My name is Zoe. I used to research on haunted places and paranormal activities. Whatever things exist in the world but we cannot see. Whether such things are there in reality or are just rumors. It was my job to find out these things. I had been doing my work for a long time, but I never felt that the things people say could be true. I visited many places but I did not feel anything there either. But an accident changed my life. I have not been able to come out of that accident till date. Some time ago, when I was sitting in my house and reading the news about haunted places, there was a mention of a hotel there. The name of that hotel was San Carlos. After reading about the activities there, my excitement to go there increased. I left home the very next day to stay in that hotel for one night. I reached that hotel before evening. I asked the people there about that hotel. They said that no one comes here at night. You should also leave from here. It will be night in a while. But I asked the manager there to stay there for one night. He told me that we do not stay here at night. We go to sleep in the building in front. I gave him some money and got a room open for me to stay there for the night. When I went inside that hotel, I did not feel anything strange there. Everything seemed normal. I went to my room and kept the luggage and lay down. I was tired after the journey, due to which I fell asleep immediately after lying down. I woke up at night. I was also very hungry. The staff member was not there, so I ate the bread and sandwiches that I had brought with me during the journey. Then I thought that I should roam around a bit and see what is the reality of this hotel. I kept walking and reached near a room. While passing through that room, I felt a cold breeze coming. When I moved forward, I started hearing a sound from the same room, as if someone was sobbing softly. I tried to look inside through the hole in the door but I could not see anything. I started moving forward. As I kept moving forward, the sound started getting louder. I called out and asked, "Who is it? Is someone trapped inside?" The sound from inside suddenly stopped. When I looked in front of me, a girl was slowly walking towards me. I could not see her clearly, but the way she was walking, I felt scared for the first time. I tried to scream but no sound was coming from my throat. I ran towards my room, came to the room, closed the door and sat on the bed and started looking towards the door. Despite the door being locked, that girl came inside the room. I was not able to move after seeing her. I was staring at her. I was neither able to move nor speak anything. She stood in front of me for a long time, and I kept looking at her. Then I did not know when I fainted. In the morning the staff there came and woke me up, but I was unable to bear my weight on my legs. I was taken to the hospital where the doctor checked me. He did not find any problem but still I was unable to stand on my feet. The manager there told me that many years ago a 22-year-old woman named Leon Jensen jumped off the roof of the 7-story building, plummeting to her death on the street below. Before her death, she wrote a suicide note on the back of a hotel envelope to apologize for not paying the bill. And even today she stays in this hotel. I am suffering the punishment of going there till date. My name is Isabella. I work in a multinational company. Every person has such a horrifying scene in his life, from the fear of which he can never come out. Today I will tell you about such an incident that happened in my life. I had two friends in my office, who used to work with me. Their names are Sienna and Isla. The three of us used to have so much fun that we did not even realize when the work was over. It had been almost half a year since the three of us had taken leave from the office. The three of us planned to go on a trip. We packed on Saturday evening and left the house. Isla brought her car. The three of us kept enjoying. We were very happy. The next day we reached the location. We had planned 3 to 4 places to visit. We had a lot of fun that day. It was about to be evening after roaming around the whole day. Now our last location was left to visit. We thought that after seeing Bruce Castle Museum, We will take a room there for the night and return home the next day. We reached that museum. After reaching there, we roamed around for a while. Then due to tiredness, we took a room there and also came to the room to rest. We were sitting in the room and talking about the whole day while eating. We were so happy, but we did not know that tonight is the most disgusting night of our life. We all slept after eating food, etc. Suddenly something started happening to Sienna at night. She suddenly sat up. She started screaming. Hearing her voice, we woke up. Sienna's eyes were red. Her hands were bent backwards. She was doing strange things. Soon she started scratching herself with her nails. Seeing her doing such things, both of us got very scared. We were not able to understand what to do. After a while she got up and went towards the window. She stood near the window. We called out to her, but she was not listening to us. She started banging her head on the window. Seeing her, we went near her and tried to stop her by making her sit. She pushed us away. We were surprised as to what had happened to her. We started going towards her again. Before that she jumped from the window. We were shocked to see this. We ran downstairs and called all the people. People living nearby called the police as well. Then a cleaner there told that this work is of Henry Hare's wife Constantia. She used to live here, and she committed suicide here. She appears here in November, and whoever she sees, she controls them and takes them with her. We were very scared after hearing this from her. We were not able to get out of our mind what we saw Sienna doing in the room. We did come home, but even today it makes us cry that that trip took away our friend from us. My name is Mariam. I was born in the Alpine city of Austria. This city is also called the snow capital of Austria, because many tourists come here for snowboarding, due to which many hotels and resorts have also been built in this place. I also work in a hotel, and I am going to tell you about an incident after hearing, which you will also start believing in paranormal things. I used to work as a waiter in that hotel. Initially I did not find this work easy, but later slowly I started enjoying my work. In the season, tourists used to go for a walk in the morning, and we also did not have much work. We all staff members used to sit together and talk and have fun. One of the old men who had been working as a washerman in that hotel for many years used to tell us such things about the forests there that everyone used to get scared and also make fun of him. In this way our days passed with fun. One day, due to good collection of the hotel, the manager arranged for dinner. We ate and enjoyed dancing on songs, and then later we also drank alcohol. I did not like drinking, so I drank very little. Everyone drank and went to sleep. Then seeing the dustbin full, I thought let me empty it in the big dustbin lying outside. The big dustbin was at a little distance behind our hotel. I picked up that dustbin and came out from the back door. It was very cold outside. It was so dark as if someone had closed the room and switched off the lights. I was afraid that some wild animal might come, because there was a forest at a short distance. I quickly emptied that dustbin and came towards my hotel and closed the door. When I started going towards my room, I heard the sound of knocking on the same door. I thought who would be outside at such a late hour. I also did not see anyone while coming inside. I thought it must be my illusion. But after a while, there was a knock on the door again. I called out and asked who is it. Then a boy's voice came from outside. He said, "I have lost my way. Please let me in." When I saw him through the glass of the door, the boy was shivering with cold. It seemed as if he would die of cold. He was wearing a thin jacket and jeans. I thought that this is a tourist who has lost his way. I opened the door and he came in shivering. I looked at his feet. He was not wearing anything on his feet. His feet had turned blue due to cold. I found this thing very strange. I turned on the heater and he went and sat near the heater. I made coffee for him and gave it to drink. He was shivering as if he was not able to bear the cold. I told him that I will call an ambulance. You need to go to the hospital. So he refused me. I told him again that your condition is very bad. Then he said to me in a strange angry voice, I am absolutely fine. You will not call anyone. Seeing him like this, I started feeling scared. Then he said that I want to eat meat. Go and bring something. His way of speaking was such that due to fear I could not refuse. I brought a plate full of chicken and gave it to him to eat. Seeing him eating chicken, I found it very strange. He was looking at me without blinking his eyes. Now I started feeling scared of him. Then suddenly he started laughing. His laughter was such that his voice was very shrill. I was not able to bear it. I started having a headache due to his voice. I closed my ears with my hands and saw that blood was coming out of them. His laughter was becoming strange. I realized that he was not a human being. Due to so much pain in my head, I felt dizzy and fell there. In the morning when the staff woke me up, I told them everything. When they looked at the camera, they saw only a shadow instead of a boy. We all got scared as to whose shadow it was and who he was. Then that old man said that thank God you were saved. Otherwise this shadow might have taken you with it. After that night, I could not sleep for many nights. Even today I get scared remembering that incident. My name is Kenzo. I am from Totsukawa village of Japan. Today I am going to tell you about the most horrifying incident of my life. I work in the forest department of Japan. So we also have to go on patrolling to take care of the forest. I am very proud of my work, that I get a chance to take care of our nature. One day our seniors, orders came and we were posted away from our area for 7 days. This was a new experience for our team. We were all very excited to go there. The next day I and my team left for the place where our duty was. It became night in the car since morning. So on the way we stopped at a hotel to eat food. There we were all in our uniforms. We ate food and the hotel manager came to us. Seeing our uniform he gave us a lot of respect. He asked, where are you going? If you want to rest, then you can stay in our hotel. We told him that we have to join duty early tomorrow morning, so we have to reach there at night. When we told him the name of that area, he was filled with fear. He told us, Sir, don't go that way at night. Go in the morning. That way is not right. Evil spirits live there. They take away with them those who go through that way at night. We said, Brother, don't worry. We stay in the jungles at night. We know how to deal with darkness and animals. One of our team members told him, Brother, nowadays crime has increased a lot and criminals commit crimes at night and spread such rumors so that no one catches them. We started from there. After walking for about 4 hours, a single road came. That road was surrounded by darkness. We thought that this is the Sam road. Today we will catch the one who is trying to commit crime by spreading rumors here. We heard a woman screaming. We stopped the car and our team got down from the car to help that woman. We followed the voice. We saw a woman lying on the road in a half-burnt condition. Seeing this, we started looking for the person who must have burned the woman. Then we saw something that we could not believe our eyes. We saw that the half-burned girl who was lying unconscious was sitting on a big stone in front. We were surprised to see that how did this woman reach that stone so quickly in a burnt condition. We started feeling that maybe we made a mistake by getting down from the car. When we all started coming towards our car, that woman started moving towards us rapidly. We warned her but she kept coming towards us. We shot her in the leg with the pistol, so that she would stop in fear. We were shocked when the bullet did not affect her at all. We were sure that she could not be a human being. We sat in the car and drove off. We kept seeing that woman for a long distance. We started remembering the words of the hotel manager. Perhaps this was the Sam woman he was trying to tell us about. That night was a scary night for all of us, which we can never forget. My name is Itsuki. I am from Japan. I am a doctor and I have my own hospital. One day an incident happened with me which I can never forget. That incident forces me to realize that there are some things above science which are very powerful. A few years ago, I used to work in a hospital. I used to work in one hospital during the day, and in another hospital during the night. One day our senior doctor gets a call from Ascura hospital. A patient comes there in an emergency condition and the doctor there is on leave. So our senior told me to go to Ascura hospital and see the case of that patient. I was on night shift at that time. And in our hospital also not many doctors are available at night. So I quickly left for Ascura hospital. After half an hour I reached that hospital. After coming here, first of all I and the staff there treated that patient together. That patient slowly started becoming normal after the treatment. I thought I will spend the night in this hospital and will wake up in the morning and go for my morning shift. The staff there opened the doctor's room for me to rest. I liked the nature of the staff there. I came to the room to rest. When I was sleeping, I felt as if many people were standing in my room. Suddenly I woke up and looked around, but I did not see anyone there. I thought it was my illusion, and I again lay down on the bed. After some time I started hearing the sound of crying. When I got up and looked, I saw that 20 to 25 patients were sitting near the window in my room and crying. But they did not look like patients to me. In fact, they did not look like humans to me. I got up from that bed and ran outside. When I went outside, I heard the sound of patients screaming, as if all the patients there were screaming in pain. I quickly ran to the emergency ward. There I saw that all the patients were behaving like madmen. The staff there was busy handling them. Many patients were banging their heads against the wall, and many patients were harming themselves. I felt very strange seeing all this. I asked the staff there what was happening. Then one of them said that I have been working here for 16 years. Our doctor ordered wrong medicines in greed for money. And when those medicines were used to treat people, 20 people died. One of those people came to know about it. So he told everyone about the doctor, but that doctor killed everyone by giving injections so that the matter does not go out. Now the souls of those 20 people try to take the patients here with them every night. That doctor does not come here at night. Now I started understanding everything. Those 20 people whom I had seen in the room were the same people. I was very angry at that doctor and was also scared. That night passed very hard. The next day, I told this to the hospital management team, and also informed the police about that doctor. The police investigated and punished that doctor, and that hospital was closed. Now my heart was at peace, but I can never forget the atmosphere of that night.